Just remember to hit the subscribe button if this video is helpful and you want it into the giveaway. Okay, YouTube. This is SocialSophia, and I've heard so many requests of how my build is so fun and how do I get so many blizzards and obviously how I get so much health on my spring. So I'm gonna break down the ultimate fun build. This is like the ultimate glitch exploit build. If you want to have fun in the game, you want to throw your abilities out left and right. If you want to have a lot of HP and MP to muck about, this is the perfect build for you. I'm gonna get right into it. Unlike some YouTubers, I'm just gonna show you the build. This is the build as it currently is. Obviously, I have all of the transcendent perks for her, as you can see. I probably could put co-creating on next in the slot and catalyze that. I'm gonna catalyze this as well, and then I'll just keep this slot uncatalyzed. So this is essentially how the build works out. As you notice, I have 452 max HP. I'm gonna make a separate video on how HP affects you, but just know that a number very high like this means my character will have, as you can see, 17,000, and she's level 23 right now. When she's level 40, she'll have like 22,000, 23,000. That's a great number for a character like Viessa. It makes you tanky like Ajax without having to use Ajax. So that's a core essential of this build. We swap out a lot of things that we don't really need and we stick to the essentials. Max MP actually helps out our build. This is crazy. Having a lower max MP actually helps out our build. You'll see how. Our defense is 250. Our skill duration is extra long, almost 40% longer than the default. And as you can see, we got a skill cooldown of 74 minus 74. So essentially, the way this build works is every time I use an ability, you can see them right here, the cooldowns are going to be super duper fast. I mean, like ridiculously fast. I can throw these things every 1.8 seconds, and since the animation takes about 1 second, I can get that bad boy out in like, basically just spam them literally. My Frost Road is super good. I can use this thing before the recharge of the last Frost Road, so I can just basically always have Frost Road enabled, and I typically didn't, faster walk speed, better defense, and obviously you create the Frost Road, which makes enemies freeze, Mary. So 3 good abilities, and I have unlimited those. This 5.1 seconds, that's kind of crazy for Cold Snap, and obviously if you have Cold Snap watch like I do, you can just buff that even more. And here is the core of this build, okay? You can get blizzards every 15 seconds, and keep in mind, you see the duration says 8.2 seconds. So basically, every time you throw a blizzard and you, obviously you're gonna wait for the whole animation to finish, you basically almost have another blizzard already queued up. And people are gonna be wondering how the hell you threw a blizzard after you threw a blizzard. So yeah, no, this is very, very clutch. And these, I'll probably go with co-cohesion, so I'll have 5 of these, and the cooldown will be 5 seconds less, which basically, if you do the math, yes, that means I'll have it all the time, because 0.1 second means you always have it every time you use an ability, and you're always using an ability, so yeah. Way it works out is, this is for added defense. You can swap this out for literally anything you want. I just want extra defense because I like to be super tanky while having fun, so that way I don't have to worry about being defensive. This HP and defense, pretty much every build you have should have these two. Don't care what. These are essential. This one, I had to find out that you could actually get another max HP along with it, and a dependency of your NP. That's very good, because NP you don't really need for this build because you basically have infinite meter, and you're gonna have super fast cooldowns, so you're never gonna need NP in this way. And you say, how do I get infinite meter? We're gonna show you that a little bit later. Skill duration, obviously you need skill duration for this, so it's added that. This is for your choke cooldown, and added a little bit more skill cooldown, so that's how we get these crazy high numbers. This is for just skill cooldown. Of course you need number of fingers. More skill cooldown, and at a loss for MP again, which yet again for this build is perfect. We want that. And this is skill effect range. I can max this out once she gets back to level 40. I'll just wait on that. And this is for just a little bit more skill cooldown, and your tech skills, which is your blizzard, does a lot more damage. So 68% more damage on that. And pretty much just how our build works out. So we always have meter, and we always have a lot of meter. You see, how do you always have meter? Well, only with beads. And trust me, we did the research. Moxie has a whole guide list. Check him out if you don't already know who he is. Probably do, but you'll watch the first descendant video. He shows all the different external components and what mod you can have on him, and this is the only one that can have MP recovery in combat. Yes, you can get it gold, but I specifically got it like this because it also boosts my max MP, which is nerfed, as you can see, from the -30. So it balances it back out. I think I have slightly more than normal while having MP recovery in combat, and MP recovery in combat is the best perk you can possibly get. I'm gonna be honest. It essentially means you can gain your blue meter without picking up the little blue thingies, like in battle. I'm probably showing gameplay right now of that so you can see how it looks. This is for some more MP recovery out of combat, so all I have to do is like hide behind a wall or something like that, and I'll be gaining my MP super fast, super easy to need. A double max MP. This is the only one that you can get double max MP on, so make sure you get that one. Obviously some more max MP, and shield recovery, that's also really good, and then obviously max MP. So all of my perks, my external components have HP, as you notice, which couples with why I have so much HP. In this game, HP works like this. Essentially, it's a percentage based off of your total overall thing. So it's multiplicative versus additive, which means you're going to have all these numbers add up and then multiply that by the base number, versus just like each one was stacked on top of the other one by a little bit by that margin. So you can get some crazy, insanely high numbers just by having a set like this, all HP and double on this one. And that's pretty much the breakdown of the build. When you get into gameplay, you're gonna notice that like you have some crazy good parts. I probably showed a few boss fights already, but this is just to show, go into live and show you how it'll actually look when you're in the game. So as you can see, this is like how quickly it is when you fight enemies and you do a lot of damage, boom, boom, boom. But you're doing ability, and notice my meter is going up without me doing anything. I'm not picking up any blue orbs, and it's going up. And on top of that, you notice how fast that reloaded? Look at this. I just threw one, and I could throw another one, and I could throw another one, and another one. And Frost Roll is the best one. Like, I have Frost Rolls on, and you can see the timer right now. It's 1/4 done, and I can already throw another Frost Roll. It's insane. This build is absolute. If you want to have fun, you want to jump around and like just be, hitting people all around, throwing things. I've got a blizzard here. You're doing this. You can take out entire mobs of enemies by yourself so easily, and you just look like the MVP. Like everybody's like, how the hell are you doing that? Look at the meter, and this is actual gameplay. Like, look, I'm not picking up any blue things. So I can just spam my abilities as much as I want to. Essentially, they get refilled faster than I can use them. Especially if I'm using them moderately and not like going crazy. And then whenever you actually want to recover a lot, you can either just step out of combat for a second. As you can see, it like goes up like exponentially fast. And you pop back in combat. And look, you don't have to be that far away to do. Out of combat is like right here. So even if you're in battle, you can always just do that. And very rarely we ever need to do that, because remember, all of these enemies would be dead, so a lot of them would draw blue things, and I could just pick them up, boop, and now I'm back to trying it. So you really never need to do anything with this build. This is the complete glitch build if you just want to have fun. This is a fun build, I've used this build for the in-game, and I can't lie to you, this is probably the funnest experience ever. Just to show it like in actual mission form so you can see like, I don't know how it will work out. Let's do... Alright, let's do this one. Because I mean, maybe you think like, well, no, there's no way that would actually work like in the game. Like, that's probably just a live thing. Oh, you got no skill cooldown, basically. You got super fast durations. All your durations last extra long.
Descendant, be careful. Vulgar signals are being detected from inside the communication center.
And your MP recovery is ridiculously fast. And that's where the minus 30 MP makes a difference. Because your meter is actually smaller, so it actually makes it so that you gain that meter back even faster. So you actually benefit from the less MP. Because the game treats it as if you have a smaller gauge. But you do. You know, you have 30% less MP, which means you just gain meter back fast. Take him out. I could do this whole thing just with abilities. Like if you don't want to play conventionally, you can just have abilities. You always have Frost Rose on. Like, any character can benefit from this loadout. But I think Viessa really benefits from it. Because, notice, I almost can beat this whole thing, like, just without using anything. And obviously, if you have a gun that's, you know, fully maxed out like my Thunder Keys, then of course you're just gonna, you know, use guns. You know, bang. When the big enemy comes out like this, oh no, how can we stop you? Oh, okay, boom, we got a blizzard there. We go around here, and it's as easy as that, like, literally. And look at my gauge, look at my MP. The game says I barely even use any meter, and yet I've been using abilities literally the entire time. So, look at my blizzard's back up. I just used the blizzard and it's back up again. I can use another blizzard. Like, yeah, this build is OP. Like, this is kind of broken. Don't tell Nexon about this, okay? They might want to patch her after they see this build. So, you want to have fun? You want an ultimate epic build? Check this out. Remember, SocialSophia made this build, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say maybe a larger YouTuber might have had some inspiration from this build. So, you could always refer to this video and say, yeah, no, this is the OG video. Because I took a little bit of this and that from different players and realized what the most fun build was to make, and that's why I made this. And I said, okay. And as you can see from my streams, I've been using this build for the longest time. So, have an awesome one. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's get the ultimate Volby and the new characters when they come out. Peace.